Oh god, yawning so much, sleep deprivation climbing ever so slightly. But alright. Hey everybody, Rebellion here and welcome back. Lobotomy Corporation, face the fear, build the future. And now so that the video will show this. People on Twitch, you have not seen it yet. The video is queued to show up later on during the week. But yes, we beat the Red Mist. And yes, I did it with the bunker. It took a couple of tries. It was largely possible only thanks to two abnormalities in the entire facility. And one of the ordeals. Because I did not know it was possible, but when the fixers walk into Gebra's room, they will actually attack her. And she will fight back. And it's always entertaining to see her try and fight the Red Fixer, who just ignores a large amount of her BS and just is able to take it head on. And the one person to go into the bunker was Hunter. Hunter had to be in the day. I put one person in every department, with Hunter being the star of the show, because I needed someone that I could trust to not die. Diva's still alive. They're somewhere here. Wait, actually, where is Diva? Oh, wait, no, hold on. She's Cooper. Where's Cooper? This is Diva. For some reason, the mod to let me like rechange employees does not actually save their new name. I forgot to, like, when I was building Diva, to name them Cooper, or to name them Diva that time, and I thought the mod would let me change that, but no, it doesn't. So they're just called Cooper right now. I'm choosing that Cooper's her last name. But after... Yep, Miss Cooper herself. After that, we have to put everyone back. You can change it for one lob. It's probably because of the mod I have to do it for free. It just will not save it. Or it will go back the moment I reset the game. Of course, Mercy, you would, of course. Lost cousin of Sly Cooper, of course. And at the end of that day, we had to make one sacrifice. Not in terms of employees, but of the abnormalities selected. Lady facing the wall is back. I lucked out in getting her as one of the last ones. But then I also, the lesser of two evils was the naked nest. To which, fun fact, I can now get these things back. But I forgot what the options were, but it was something like Mountain of Smiling Bodies, and I think another Clerk's Right activist, and then this, after I had re-rolled away like Silent Orchestra and other things. So I'm like, fuck, I have to get this now. I've exhausted a lot of the good options that was available to me. Nest is a non-issue. Nest isn't that bad at the moment because, like, as long as you do Instinct, you're generally fine. It's like, just don't get a good work result and do not take too much damage. With low HP, I'm more susceptible. Yep. Particular, the higher damage during work, raises the probability of it occurring. Yeah. This was like the least harmful one. I honestly probably would have preferred Queen Bee more, just because this area does not have interns anyways, so like there's no problem with it whatsoever. And alright, now day 49 is upon us. We have 2 win conditions. Reach level 10 with the target energy being achieved, or neutralize the Arbiter. And I'm gonna be honest, I genuinely do not know which one is worse. My guess right now is leaving Bina alone is actually worse, entirely because, as far as I'm aware, she will still do system-wide meltdowns. And those suck to have. Because, like, you know, you can see right here, some things we have still, if they melt down, we're gonna have a bad time. That's just how it goes. And also, thanks to the fixers and trying to do them without pausing, it will be rough if we get the wrong one at the wrong time, like the white fixer at the wrong time. It's going to involve a lot of blobbing, of just like take everyone in the facility and send them toward one. But on the off chance that I end up having to actually fight her, I'm probably going to have to end up putting my kill squad either in disciplinary or in extraction, because she's going to spawn in one of these two. Maybe architecture, but that's a long hallway to walk through. Which means, Hunter, you gotta get out of there. Let's put our apex predators in the right department. I would be honest and say that I wish you have done it legit, but I understand you didn't want to devote a ton of time to learn how to counter her. And timing is key, and our frame rate may cause a misclick that wipes and get in stage 4. Yeah. Well, as a funny thing, you're going to see it in the video. Actually, in the video, I forgot to record it because I was not just going to record a blank screen over and over with me not really moving around much. But Gebra was beaten largely thanks to Red Riding Hood. The benefit of having such a well-established facility and being able to pause just without worry was honestly just this. Being able to just tell her, hey, I'm sending you on a hit list to someone, just to try and move Gebra around, and getting abnormally lucky with some other people wandering into her containment unit. Again, nothing there is the star of the show. If it weren't for this guy, I do not think I would have been able to do it in any way. But a large part of the whole thing is honestly, she wasn't distracted by the wolf. Oh, she got distracted several times by the wolf. And also the wolf sometimes dragged her to the containment that, what's it called, she was in. Because, like, the wolf would just pass by. The wolf didn't really often attack her much at all. It was more like it was just casually there, and then Gebra would sometimes get him to nearly die. And then it seems like she would take offense to it. But it was largely nothing there, and her that did the most damage. Funny enough, there's actually one other aspect to the whole fight that I didn't notice initially. The fry shoots. Remember, when his countdown reaches 0, he just shoots somewhere randomly. And thanks to the thanks to this, everything is constantly being set to 0. And when, as far as I'm aware, it will pick things that are not already at 0 to set to 0. So when everything is at 0, their fry shoots goes on a shooting spree, if I'm lucky. Because some things cannot go to 0. Like, obviously, he can't go to 0, she can't go to 0, things like that. It just, nothing will happen. But I'm pretty sure it still tries to select them. So every now and then, I got lucky with some shots going to Gebra, but it was probably never enough to actually happen. I just saw it happen a couple times. I'm like, oh shit, that's a factor. It was mainly a thing in the end of it because, like, what's it called? Toward the end of, I didn't realize it, but apparently in phase 4, she's weak to everything. Damn near vulnerable to everything. So in this run that actually worked, I summoned the rabbits to take her out like a phase 3 because she got really close to being done. You could have done your white knight cheese on her? No, I couldn't eradicate because the person thrown into this will eventually die to this damage redirect. Because it just stops them from taking damage until the counter reaches above their certain threshold. White Knight's cheese worked only because White Knight makes someone actually invulnerable, and that's how you did it. But technically you are correct. With the White Knight cheese, technically it can be done. And that does actually make me wonder, would it have been viable to save White Knight, to actually take White Knight in the longest bottom part, and then cheese it like that? Because as far as I'm aware, the Death Fry Shoots bullet does damage the Arbiter and Red Mist, so it would have worked. How's it going to A-Love class? Nothing there? Welcome. Oh, just to get it and spend on pew-pews? Technically, it could be done, honestly, yeah. It sounds easy to kill her at that point. Yeah, that's true. It is admittedly true. But also, do not underestimate our ability to do the most tedious thing possible to avoid the most minor amount of inconvenience. You're the reason I went into the programming field for a little while. I'm willing to spend 10 hours of work to avoid doing 1 hour of random things. Alright, where are you? Reinhardt? And then Emma, I'll say. This is my kill squad. They are the best I have available to me. I'm assuming if we are going to try and kill the Arbiter, we need our kill squad in Disciplinary or Extraction. And honestly, both departments can have kill squads just because both of them will increase offensive capabilities of the department people. Actually, oh, and you gotta save for a little bit here. It sucks that I lost my bonuses from Sucks that I lost my bonuses from having everyone in the department for so long, but we gotta live with it for right now. This fight is going to be awful, but, and I'm gonna try to be practical about this. If Bina does not actively do her shenanigans when she spawns, I may actually want to prefer going for Meltdown level 10. Because the fixers are not the worst things ever to have to deal with. But if Bina is constantly doing Meltdown attacks, then we have a situation. Or do we? Because technically, hear me out on this. The condition is reach level 10 while having our energy taken care of. If everyone's in a containment unit, I don't think there's much to worry about for Meltdown attacks. We can just speedrun to level 10 and not give a shit about it, right? In theory, yes. That's the problem. Theory. We have to be able to actually get through it all and, like, realize it. In theory, most people should be able to handle working with most just random things. I shouldn't have to worry about it too much. But we will see where everything happens. I mean, alright, BB guy, and good that you're enjoying the game you play. I'm happy about that. I don't think there's anything controversial in saying that. It is gonna pretty much possibly all be done in 1x speed. Surprised you survived, Maki. Alright. I'll leave the 3 death squad right here just in case. I don't know if how much is gonna melt down, but hopefully it's not too bad. And instead, put these people like right here and right here, because these guys in the bottom layer can help out this one as well if need be. Alright. Let's see how fucky this whole thing's gonna be. We gotta take it slow. Because I think if I correctly, Hakma not only is no pause, but also forced speed settings as well. Which is going to be the death of us, if we let it be. All the problem abnormalities, get them done as fast as possible. They are the ones that will make sure that we can have a large, comfortable amount of energy. So in theory, we could just spam a bunch of things to be done, worked on at once, and not care about, say, some meltdowns. Maybe even ignore the fixers if possible, because we just have to reach 10 and have everything. If people die, unfortunately, they might just have to stay dead. Opie do, BB guy. Sounds like fun. Oh, also I need to actually get rid of interns as well. Damn it. I clicked so late there. I did that wrong. Cross. 2 for 1. No interest in the bottom layer. like you being that close, because someone just walk over there to you. Alright, that's a bunch of interest taken care of. I doubt he will mine it, just because I think he said that he is keeping the one he's going right now to try and get as many of the most annoying ones as possible, then reset and get all the ones that he did not get that are less annoying. Let's keep some people here just because, like, punishment when they break out, I want to just, like, not give a shit about where they go. Especially right now when I can't really keep an eye on them that much. I mean, if he doesn't, it's on him. Like, he knows he can. Yep. He broke out, but I'm not getting the alerts anymore, so it's just like that. Just gotta remember it. Especially because if I remember correctly with this, there's also just meltdowns are available again in general. So some meltdowns are gonna have to be taken care of. They're gonna be high priority. Like, obviously, King of Greed and the like. Other ones, we can probably just kill them and not worry about it. Just send 1 or 2 people over there and they'll be taken care of. Oh, also. Prime the clock. I need to not forget that this exists. If I remember correctly, this will turn back all meltdowns and all, like, things lost. Like that. I don't think it deals with ordeals, or does it actually handle, like, character deaths or anything like that. But aside that, that is largely, like, some of the biggest things we have to worry about. Oh yeah, old lady's also angry because we're not going with her, but she's, again, a very much non-issue. Yes, he has BB Guy. I know he has. Like, he's also trying to... I guess, like, he's not gunning for it, but he has streamed himself trying to get all the data organization members defeated. Right. Just taking it very slow. Get as many boxes as we can, all while handling every single meltdown as they show up. Do not pause. It will only become worse if I do. Someone dies or someone might as well be dead. Did they finish the work? I think they did. Alright, Jeff Fry shoots. Send us to the next one. You're a very easy one to just take care of. Alright, Rudolta is not an issue. And they are also the only one to melt down. I know I'm stupid, Angelo, but what do you mean we? I know you aren't. Yubi? Kitty? We could have used Fry Shoots for the phase change, because he is, like, generally just good on everything. Yeah. Alright, Owen, there you go. Let's get the big ones out of the way. Bird and the like. From outside of the room. Yeah. We could, but we just need energy. But as long as you can handle energy, then that works. If I can reach 2,000, then we are good. Oh, also, interns gotta be taken care of. They gotta be cleansed from the world. You do not need to be in this place. There is a happier place for you. The great pizza party in the sky. There we go. That's all of them. That's all of them. The fuck, Vamp? Oh no, I missed. Fuck. Damn it. There's another one? Oh, right there. Now that's all of them. Payroll ads. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, that's all of them. Damn it, out. Yep, we did, Vamp. We did. Against some better judgment, we have. Okay, we've worked twice with the Alephs. No, Wah's got to be taken care of. How does architecture look? Architecture looks okay. The left side is the most harmless thing in existence, aside the shoes. And hi, Kitty. Please don't jump on my desk right now. I don't want you to accidentally step on the space bar and cost me shit. While the right side is consistently a bit more sketchy. Naked Nest and Dreaming Current being here. Neither one being that bad, but if Dreaming Current breaks out, we have an issue, especially when I can't pause. It has to basically keep an eye out on what melts down and be sure to tackle those immediately. right now, I do not think I'm actually going to be fighting Bina. Because a part of me is curious if it's actually easier to just do the day and reach Meltdown 10 by ignoring the fixers and everything else. Just leave them be. What the no, BB guy? Not at all? Where did that come from? Alright. Now the first fixer is coming. With no meltdowns to worry about, everyone get in an elevator. If it's the white one, we're gonna have a very not happy time because of how micromanagey it is. Though I prefer to get it now than I would to get it later. Because also, thanks to this whole thing with Hakma, getting 2x speed while dealing with that is going to result in people dying. Like, I just believe that is how life will deal me those, like, set of cards. Alright, nobody else is in the facility that is not safely in the elevators, I believe, so... How does she look like? She's dangerous. That's the best I can give you. She is dangerous. Let's see. Where's the fixer and where do they spawn? There, and it is the white fixer. Okay. If it's the white fixer, we can probably cheese some things, especially because they're in the long hallway where just nothing happens. This is actually a nearly ideal place for it to spawn. I'm just gonna have to give everyone white a white shield just in case she does a random attack is like bullshit. Let her get around right here, and then I'm going to send people in, because then we could go back immediately. Yep, just going to do this kind of dance right here. Not taking any fucking chances. Okay, good. Because if they're not in that room, I think we're fine. Yep. Everyone back to your containment units. I'm gonna hold off on sending people up here yet because we have interns to take care of, and with this, they are the most exposed as they can be. Alright, that's all of them. There's one more somewhere right there. There we go. No more interns. We are now an intern-free zone. Vina's big deal is that she does facility-wide meltdown attacks. Just constantly. While she is alive, I believe, she will just passively make things in different departments melt down, causing you to have to go to them. And while they are not having been taken care of, she is near immune to damage. Like, that is just her mechanic. Yeah, she is a threat, but right now I'm wondering if she's going to be similar to Gebra was in this set of the phase of the game, where you could just choose to not interact with her and she will not do her mechanic. Hopefully. Because if I can reach Meltdown 10 and not worry about it, I will choose that. Because she might still have facility-wide attacks. Like, that part might still be part of the kit. Oh, wait, I need to put some here in case the bird goes on a little bit of a cruise. Oh, wait, no. That's right. Oh, and it's the one that does that one because of censored weapon. This one can be done by someone else. Ailifts are to be tackled immediately, because the moment we have our energy requirements, I am free to just do whatever the fuck I want. Alright, come on, Owen, a little bit more. There we go. You can go in there one more time. That is already most WAs taken care of. I just hope that wherever she spawns, it's not too bad. Because if she spawns in this room, then we have to walk through her to get to things. And then we have to like make sure that this is the home base now, or the elevator is. And I do not know if she travels from one location to another. In fact, to be safe, I'm probably going to put all of you guys in here, in case she does auto-spawn there. Probably could as well, but I don't know if I'd want her to be fighting anything. Out of fear that that will maybe wake up her AI to just start attacking things again. Everett here for the 1 extra, and then we're gonna start with let Durfry shoots trigger the next month thing. So that way no WAs are carrying over their percentages. We are already over halfway done with the energy. When that happens, I can just start spamming work on all the easy things and hope that I don't mess anything up. Because the fixers will spawn in the middle of it all, and they can be a nuisance. Like the red one, especially with that fuck-off laser. Technically, all the remaining fixers should be no problem until they all show up at once again. And then when the claw showed up, I can maybe ignore it. And just like try to rush things. Or just blob them again. Like that was honestly funny how it worked out. All right. Let's see what melts down. It is Warm-Hearted Woodsman. That can be worked on once, and then we will forget you exist. This needs to be picked up and then put back, I believe. Actually, I could probably just let that melt down because it's a tool. It's just a small energy penalty, and it's not even that much. Because I forget which one this was. Where will die if any attempt to return is made before fully healed. Oh, so as long as they're fully healed, they're fine. In that case, don't take the meltdown penalty at all. Just grab it and then give it back. Yep, no issues. And now this thing does not exist anymore. Do not worry about it, do not think about it. The woodsman is to be ignored. And then once again, A-lifts demand our attention. Or at least all the peaceful A-lifts. Alright, let's just let those go through. Then I'm probably going to redo the A-lifts again. I meant peaceful walls as well. Like, even in these sort of peaceful moments, I'm kind of just, like, nervous. I know I can mess things up and not even notice I've messed them up until I am faced with the consequences of my actions. Also, I'm kind of scared or annoyed of how many times we're just getting gifts right now. After the extensive grinding I had to do. And yeah, you know, son of a bitch, you see? God, coughing. Even though I know Punchy Word will just break out regularly, it still always gives me like a small jolt whenever I hear like that punching sound. Also, when are we gonna start getting the faster speeds? I gotta really be careful about that. Alright, we're gonna have some meltdowns after this. No ordeal, funny enough. Thought there would be one. Oh, that one's not going well for you. Still works out. Alright, let's see. Does she spawn in 5 just like Gebra did? Or how does it work? She spawns right there. Fuck. Everyone got hurt. She is actively attacking us. Oh boy. Judgment Bird's out. Everyone, we gotta be careful here. Where is she? I don't know where she is right now. Yeah, no pausing right now. There she is. Oh fuck, nothing that was gonna come out soon. People get out of Central. Get out of Central right now. Yeah, she is very resistant to things. Yeah, you cannot ignore her. I think you just have to actually deal with this shit. This is bad. This is very bad. Alright, fuck, she's with us here now. But at least in this department we have several things to send the rabbits towards. Wait, everyone just what? How did that give us an instant fail? Everyone just panicked. Okay, so that plan will not work, period. Gotcha, you cannot delay tech it. fuck? I don't know. But yeah, she is not like Gebra. She will not wait patiently for us to do our things. She will demand immediate attention. But the rabbits were in a different department. That's the thing. Alright, so we have to fight her. That's annoying, but maybe we can do it. Like, there's a small chance we could actually out DPS her shenanigans through, like, that insane resistance of only 10% damage being done, if the entire facility is there. So I might be able to, because we know where she's going to spawn, I might be able to rabbit's cheese that if I handle the meltdowns. Like, I might be that lucky. I still am unsure, though. Let's try it again. Wait, what the fuck are these? Meltdown of golds? Why are those melting down? Bina's meltdown? She's not on the field! Did game bug out? It would not surprise me if it did. Well, let's see if completing it does anything, or, like, if that's even a factor at all. It doesn't clear them. It's just a... It's a visual bug, but I'm just gonna reset just in case. How's it going, Dark Zento? Welcome. Playing Lobotomy Corp, Dark Zento. Yeah, playing Lobotomy Corp and trying to handle a real bullshit day. In a game where the FPS will regularly drop to below, like, 15. Was Bina horizontal to the team? Maybe? I honestly don't know. Because, like, she threw a pillar and that did it? Maybe? Okay, so these are just part of the level now for some reason. It bugged out and now we just have to deal with those being there. And have to, like, get used to these not actually being there, or a thing at all. I wonder if I closed the game and reopened it instead of just restarting the day, would that fix it? Because it makes you nervous that when the boss fight does happen, I'm not going to be able to differentiate those from the ones that actually are taking place. Alright, also interns. Doesn't help when I miss so much. That is all the ones in that department. All the ones in that department. There's one in the middle right there, and I do not want to shoot in between my units, because they can just randomly walk in front of the bullet. Oh, I like that! Thank God Daphne wasn't hit. I hate how poorly optimized this game is. So much. Oh, also the clock. The clock could have probably also saved me a little bit there. Need to remember this exists. Alright, Punching Bird got out, but that's fine. Meltdowns. I don't see what's melting down. Yeah, I don't see what's melting down. Unless it picked Punishing Bird, and it since I went in there... Oh no, their fire shoots is melting down. Okay. I guess I just couldn't see because it was being worked on at the time or something. And honestly speaking, if I'm going for Bina, I do not need to worry about any of the works being done, period. It's just a matter of do the other things. So let's get ready for the first ordeal to come. God fucking damn it. There's some right there. That's all of them. And that's all of them. You get with the rest of them. Alright, no more interns left to worry about. In theory, we can, yes, Team Eradicate. It's just a matter of actually doing it. I gotta remember that meltdowns will happen, so I cannot blob her like I did before. But I probably will want my kill squad to be on standby. Yeah, so we know that she will come out on meltdown level 5. If there is an ordeal on 5, I might just say fuck it. I don't want to deal with that headache of another random ordeal doing shit. Let's hope it's a red ordeal or something. And noon is just like completely ignored, not to be seen. Yeah, the time machine is gonna be my handle all meltdowns facility-wide button. That might end up being what I have to do in the later phases to just get past it all. Let's see which one we get. Black Fixer. Everyone Zerg rush him. He will cause a meltdown in this department. But that is fine. And because it was an ordeal, nothing else melted down. And what the fuck? Why is there a lone intern alive up here? How did you escape my sight? These two thought they were the last things alive in the universe. How dare they? Did I miss out any other ones? The fuck are you doing down here, Rogan? Get up there. Oh, Central also missed some. right, now we're in intern free zone. Good. Alright, there actually are going to be meltdowns. I probably should send some people to the other areas of the facility to actually handle them. And then we come back for this blob once we actually know that we're about to fight. Where are you guys supposed to... Oh, training. Wait, no. There we go. You were in welfare. Let's hope there's no meltdown on midnight. Or there's no meltdown on 5. Or no ordeal on 5. I can't fucking English. Third will be melting down. Alright, you. Easy enough to handle. You. Easy enough to handle. I don't see the third one. Oh, you. I don't see the counter. It's bugged out. It doesn't show up. But I know it's melting down because it's got blinking red, and that thing breaking out is dangerous. But aside that, we are good. And also no ordeal on that, so we are fine. Though we will have meltdowns. That's the one problem. We will have normal meltdowns. Let's hope that she doesn't give these rooms, or these rooms are not any the ones that melt down, because then I could easily take out all the normal ones that she starts, and then maybe summon the rabbits and they can start messing her up. And then like these 3 departments right here are pretty much my kill squad. We have some strong units in other departments, but they are nothing compared to these 3 teams. Okay, I gotta be careful. We are nearing the point where the kill squad would need to be assembled. Actually, hold on. You guys wait down here. Oh, no. You guys wait here just in case. I'm not sure. Yep, I know, Eradicate. We just have to actually take them on. Like, that's the big thing. We have to do them. The thing is that because these are still left open, all these things are still pulsing, I do not know which ones are, like, actually a thing I need to worry about or not. Probably gonna rely on the rabbits for the first wave and just see how long they can, or how much they can carry me through. In the meanwhile, these two are waiting in the wings to just sort of dunk her if given the chance. If both teams fall, I will consider that a worthy sacrifice to just clear out that day. They will have made the biggest mug sacrifice. We will lose our OG kill squad and the new generation kill squad, but it would mean that we have beaten the game, probably, because I do not know what 50 is, but I hesitate to think it's going to be much worse than this. Like, I might even pause just to eat the cost, honestly, and just hope it doesn't hit the 3 departments that I worry about the most. I gotta remember that the clock exists. I just need to. One more. And then we're ready. Or at least we are gonna have to deal with it one way or another. I will probably sacrifice someone to the pause, if I'm being honest. Of course, these are the ones that fuck up. Ah, shit. Someone already is freaking out. God fucking damn it. Everyone out of that department right now. Well, things are about to go crazy. Alright, who's dead? I should have just paused the moment it started, because then I could queue everyone up and then just send the rabbits to her department. I should have. I just hate that these melted down as well, just all at once. God fucking damn it. Whoever it was, I think they died rather than anything else. And because all of these are still here, I don't know if any of those are actually the ones that I have to worry about. This visual bug is just fucking me up. Apparently this melted on at some point and I didn't know. Oh, someone here messed up. Because they're all nervous. Reinhardt is the one that went down. I don't know where she is. Alright, everyone, get out. Because she's about to enter that area, and then if she's there, I can summon the... I can try to summon things to deal with her, but there's no guarantee on it. Rabbits, just go there and see what you can do. These meltdowns are going to be hell, and I don't think I could stop them. Just don't chase after her. Just let's see if they can do something about it. Because their resistances are still going to be... I can't click on her. Oh, she can... Okay, yeah, I cannot click on her at all. To see her resistances or anything. But she's taking zeros, so, like... There's that. I'll clean the blacks. I don't know which ones are valid or which ones aren't. That's the thing. She's locked in and she's causing meltdowns in that as well. Well, she shot that pillar thing and everyone here on the left died. Or got really fucked up. A bunch of them did. This is a restart, I think. I can't tell what our resistances are, and this is just so far devolved out of control that this is just hell. It doesn't help that I'm playing at such a low FPS as well that it's just laggy. To start the game? I think I have to, just to get rid of those so I can tell what is melting down and what isn't. Let's try this again. Give it a second for the game to start up. We'll have to see, Dim Eradicate. We'll have to see. Like, even in this menu, I don't know why my FPS is down to like 30. When in the main menu in other areas, I'm like 150, 140. How poorly done is this fucking game? So when I hit start, 6, 18, 17. This is my life. Well, time to play the intern destruction game again. No one at the end of that hallway. Someone's about to go over here, though. There's one left, and it is that one. There we go. No interns there. Got them both, thankfully. Alright, I thought someone was coming up there. Alright, let's start this. After the game's running more than 2 hours. That's awful. But still, my FPS has not gone up or down from, like, after entering, say, central, or not central. Really, when more than 2 middle layers are open, it's like just not good. It hasn't been 2 hours as well, actually, minus. When we started at 10 my time, it's only 11:30. It's been an hour and some change, an hour and a half. So it hasn't been 2 hours yet at all. But at least the meltdown counters around all the rooms has been cleared up, so now when we fight Bina, we can actually trust that we're going to be handling meltdowns as they show up. I don't have the peak of all machines, I'm never going to say that. My CPU is also one of my lowest points of, like, contention. Like, it's one of the weakest parts of my PC. But even so, it is still a fantastic CPU. Like, I can't imagine this game giving my computer more pain than Monster Hunter and the other games that I just stream normally. I don't know why. Alright, what's melting down? Child? Alright. Top of the list. Griffin is taken care of. Actually, yeah, top of the list. Griffin, easy to remember. Like, I have a theory on maybe what's causing the issues, but it's a fundamental part of the game, and I don't think you can do that without mods. Part of me believes it's actually the interns. Like, that many multiple things that's moving independently, I feel might actually just be too much for the game's code to handle. But, like, without mods, you just can't get rid of that. Can't allow many on screen, but even when I zoom in right here, like, I'm still at... Okay, no, that's incorrect. I go up to about 23 FPS until something appears on screen, and then it's like 20 or 16. This is with the optimization mod as well. Like, if you notice, when they start peeking out from the screen, they're not actually fully loaded. At the corner of the screen, like, the GIFs are there, but not the body. Yeah, that's just... Fundamental part of the game might be tied to causing the issues. There we go. Interns are all gone. Two left and they're right there. I think. That was from the other departments. There you go. I'm very close to trying a mod to see, like, if removing all the interns might actually just do it. The mod fixes all the issues that can be fixed, which is shocking how little can be fixed. Oh, wait, the fixer's showing up. Everyone, to your favorite elevator. Oh, wait, Griffin was, that. Fuck. Oh, well. I don't give a shit. This is the day of, like, everyone dying, possibly, so I'm just gonna live with it. Doesn't use your graphics card? That sounds like insanity, but given how some things run, I would not put it past that. Even so, I don't think that would actually explain every single problem the game has. Alright, where is the fixer? There they are, the black fixer. Fuck him up. And then Central's gonna have a fit. Thankfully, it's also one of those that's like very easy to just take care of. Yeah, if there was a memory leak in the graphics driver, then this would be magnitudes worse. We sacrificed like 80%, right? Yep. Half of the facility, actually most of the facility could die, and we'd be able to get enough nuggets just to fill bodies. They would not be actually good, but they would be there. Oh yeah, I'm counting that it will. That's my biggest assumption right now, that I'm gonna have to end up playing the game or finishing this day with maybe 1 or 2 people alive. As long as someone lives, it'll be worth it. Just so I can say I beat the game and never have to think about this game and the company that made it again. Alright, just get me to the next meltdown so I can see what is going to be the problem child. Taken care of. You're one. Taken care of. You're one. Taken care of. I think that was only 3. Was it 4 or no? I don't see another meltdown happening, so I assume it was 3, not 4. But nope, this is a reset. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going to deal with a noon and bind at the same time. Yes, but the gifts and memories, they do not matter. None of that matters for how much of an annoyance it is to try and play this game. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the game. It's genuinely kind of fun every now and then. But that's the thing, every now and then. But, like, this game, it got its... I feel like this game made its audience exist. Surely by sheer stubbornness and the belief that it will be better. And I don't know if it ever did or will. Because I don't think I'm going to play any more of the games that these guys made. Like, whoever suggested that we played Library of Ruin, I think, after and put it on the vote, I might refund your points, because I don't think I'm going to stomach another game of these kind of design details in the hopes that the layers of metaphor and doublespeak they call a story becomes good. Alright, time to cull all the interns again. To the great pizza party in the sky you go. Yeah, Phantom Brave isn't out yet, and... oh, god damn it. How bad is it so far? Honestly, Mercy, I'm still playing it and trying to beat it, partly out of memes and to show up Solo who has not done it yet. But if it was not for that, I would have abandoned this game a long time ago, I feel. And this just solidifies even more of why I will not be playing more games from the dev team that made this. Out of spite? I don't even feel it's out of spite, but out of sheer assurance. Like, part of me feels that if this is what caused them to struggle, and admittedly, I'm saying this with, like, the sheer audacity of not knowing what's going on under the hood, but the assumption that this cannot be as tough as some of the other games that they have made and how ambitious they sound, that I do not trust that they are also as stable as this. And this thing's stability comes into question the moment you have to go more than one layer down. As timeless as it is. The thing is, FTL is timeless, I want to say, due to a lot of things clicking into the genre that it was made. What's it called? Kind of a pause and play roguelike FTS. Or RTS. The way its music is good, the way its world is told out, even the way you unlock things, it feels good and it feeds into the loop. This is a roguelike management game with some of the most annoying design decisions I have seen out of, I'm assuming, a desire for it to be difficult. And wait, wouldn't... Oh, wait, I just saw him. That's the internet live right here still. The lone survivor. Hey, Sudian. Welcome. I feel like if I reset, I might just download a mod that removes all the interns just so I can see if that gives me a 5 FPS boost. Because that might make all the difference and help me be closer to being above a half of 30 FPS. I remember playing like emulated games on with more stability than this on an old laptop. Well, of course, it's a toxic relationship. I figured. Like, I figured a lot of people got into this game, or at least accept it, in the way that some people accept some of the things that were done in the old Souls-like games. Difficulty and fairness. But I feel like some of the fairness in this game is lost with knowledge of what is coming. As well as the assumption that, like, someone else has done it, so it's possible and can be done that way, rather than there are better or easier ways, or at least more accessible, friendly ways that things can be achieved and still convey the message of difficulty, and maybe in the tone this game is trying to go for, some sort of biblical trial, because goddamn, the imagery is everywhere. Alright, what melted down? I don't see it. I do not see what melted down. Oh, this thing. This thing is melting down. I just did not see its blinking light right there. Also, there's no timer at the top either. This game is held together with hope and nothing else. I'll be honest, a lot of the creatures, I love a lot of the creatures. I really like SCP back then and still do, but less obsessed nowadays, and this game really does feel like a game where you are managing them. It's just the game around it is damn. And then I hear Runa is an RNG fest. How is Limits Company for anyone who plays it? Limits is a side grade to Runa. If you are the unluckiest person in the world, you could, in theory, never finish the game, though unlikely. That means it might happen to me, because I'm an unlucky motherfucker. I will forever point out, when someone asks if I am lucky, I have missed a 99% twice in a row in Disgaea. And that game is, I feel, biased toward player success at times. Alright, everyone. To the elevators. Feel that 99 miss? Yeah. Like, my best example of, like, RNG stuff is also in Disgaea. Like, in Disgaea 3, we've missed 99% twice in a row, as well as built dodge tanks in that game, which have about 30% chance to being hit by the enemies, being hit constantly. Almost 3 times? Yeah, how bad was Beowulf? Beowulf? I'm curious if someone were to go back to that fateful Beowulf episode on YouTube and math out what are the odds of that constant level of missing. Or like that constant level of getting hit, of enemies just miraculously rolling the dice right. I missed. There's one right there. Okay, they're gone. All right. With an ordeal coming, let's just exhaust a lot of these things right here. Neo of Gambler, Carlos in Japanese. The trainer that's usually focused on RNG strategies like Oko moves. Yeah, the level 30 Goldeen, your average level is 25-27 by the time you reach him, and his only knows horn drill. Battles with him have high variance. He can hit that 33% 5 times in a row, and then struggle himself to death to mock you. Damn. Make sure there are no other... Wait, how the fuck did some of you guys live? Alright, where is the ordeal gonna show up? Down there. It is the red fixer. I don't know if we can make it here before he showed up and like dodge that laser bullshit, but let's see. Funny enough, his laser is actually very dodgeable in this FPS, considering like how laggy it is, he can just actually miss some of the arc because it seems like it's tied to like positioning. Like at certain frames after he's died, he has to like attack at certain points, or the laser has to be at certain areas. Thank God even the people that had weak to red stuff didn't die. And the noon is coming real soon. Holy shit. Alright, well, we're still going to stay in the ball then, but we're going to have to fight 2 ordeals now. It leaves with like 10 HP. Yeah, but then that laser at the end is what can... Oh, no, wait, you're talking about the laser sweep at the end, I believe. With a red shield, you should be able to survive it, but... I'm just saying, sometimes RNG, or just damage variants could fuck with you, I think. Red shield does nothing? Ah. Because it's over the red shield damage, right? Gotcha. Yeah, I would have rather it be the difference like that. It's about getting enough energy and reaching meltdown level 10 specifically, Mercy. It doesn't matter, I think, fighting a midnight or beating it, you just have to reach level 10. So I think even if a midnight is active, like one of the ordeals that's out there, you can ignore it if it's one that you can't ignore. One of the ordeals coming earlier? No. The ordeals, I think they're randomized of like, they can show up in these certain like times, and we're just rolling unlucky right now with like how frequently they're showing up, or how quickly they're showing up, I should say. Because I think noon can show up in, as you can see, 3, 4, or 5, or 6. And then 7 and 8, 9, and 10 can spawn, or 7 and 8 can probably spawn, or like 5, 6, 7, and 8 can spawn, dusk, dusk, and then midnight is like 8, 9, and 10 as well. If the red one's taken care of, that means we're getting black ordeal and white ordeal. Because I think pale cannot show up. Yeah, if you want them early, it's actually really good to get them, like, back-to-back like this sometimes. Right now, the unfortunate part is just which ones are coming out. Black ordeal will cause them meltdowns, and the white one just takes time to be able to manage it, even especially in low frame rates. I don't know why I thought that was actually it, but I was one off. Oh god. That is very bad. They showed up right next to each other right here. And I went to the wrong room style thing. Oh, wait, no. Fuck. Also, where is the black? Get out, get out, get out! Yep. Alright. Zerg rush him. He will cause meltdowns, but for most of these, I don't think it matters. I'm not gonna do these two. I just don't give a shit about them that much. Surprised Black didn't do meltdown shenanigans in other departments, or did he only do that on death? Yeah, deflecting is the big thing that makes the white fixer just the worst to deal with without pausing. Just because it's a tedium. Especially with low FPS, I feel like it eats some of my stuff just so bad. I'll let these melt down. I don't give a shit. Yep, you're crying. For me, that doesn't matter. That just means no one's gonna work with you. And after this, we have Bina. Might start positioning people in the hallways here rather than the central rooms, considering like how annoying it is for the time to take to get there. Especially someone out here and outside of this room specifically. Alright. You guys are gonna be right outside. Because I think records is just these two. I think this this elevator is actually not part of records, so we might be safe. So when the moment she spawns, I'm probably gonna pause, send everyone to every single thing that's melting down at the moment. If it's not melting down, it might start melting down, so someone needs to go attend it. And hopefully the rabbits will take care of her. Or wait a small second just to see what starts melting down. And hope it's okay. Yeah, I know. They can melt down. If they do, I might have to send someone in as a sacrifice. Though I don't think they could even go inside if, like, it happens. Like, I think if the room is locked down, nobody can go inside to deal with it. But I'm not sure. They can enter? Okay, good. These ones are unfortunately just the best I can get. They'll be stuck in the hall, yeah. And then run away from the fight. Yeah, hopefully run away from the fight and then just let all the rabbits try to kill Bina. These are the three that, if they melt down, I actually will have to deal with. These ones are already as close as you can get. I fucking... Oh, God. I pressed pause out of instinct. Loki's dead. I'm stupid. Well, there goes Loki. You know what? We're still gonna go, because as long as someone is alive by the end, that's all we have to worry about. Death is of little consequence, but it's still consequence. More annoyance than consequence, really. At this point. I was going to organize someone to be right here, whichever one it was, but I messed that up. Delilah, I'm going to put you here, because you're going to be the designated sacrifice if things go wrong. Because that is a all meltdowns are gone button. Save it for phase 2 or 3, I think. I don't remember if she had the phase 4. Oh, I had some of these people in the wrong areas. Get people ready in case they need to be in other areas. Just gotta remember who is where. You have the shield, so you cannot help out, but you can be put into the kill squad, just because we have not much else going for us. Someone be over here in case we need to help out a bit. This is about as prepared as I can be. Yeah, phase 3 is probably when I'm gonna use the clock. Someone's gotta go do it. And then everyone Zerg Rusher. He should be fine. Should is a very strong word. It's a very hopeful word. Alright, who's that? Max? Go to work, Max. Alright, let's see what a meltdown she does. Like that. Someone's dying. It's a matter of life and death right now. Okay, nobody died, but someone panicked. Who panicked? Someone up here. Tatiana. That sucks, but right now we have to queue up people to go into rooms right now. Period. You don't have Da Capo? People have Da Capo, but I don't know if anyone in this bunch has Da Capo. So right now, like Ashley, you're gonna go here. Like Tisha. Tim. Funeral Dead Butterflies, that's going to be Finn. As for the Crumbling Armor, as long as you don't do repression work, it doesn't matter, I believe. So, like, Dexter, you can go in there. Dexter. Is it just me, or is the bottom layer just immune to meltdowns of any kind? Because I don't think I've seen anything go down there. This right here is the issue. Meltdowns of gold. Someone's gonna have to go there. Gold only heals her? Then I might have to just let that be, unfortunately. Ignore them if you want. Not exactly, because they still melt down, and they still will cause ruckus to appear in the facility. Alright, who is that? Delilah? Alright, sure. Delilah got in there. Yeah, Tatiana's panicking. Nobody in the department has white damage. Extraction, though. We have Eden. Eden has white damage. Eden can help out with that. I'm going to tell everyone to get out of that room right now so she is left alone, and then we can tell Eden to go there and help her out. And you, unfortunately, Maki, are also not one that can help out. This is damage transference, Dark Fog. It kind of sucks, but alright. But okay. Joel, you're picking this up. For Night of Despair, that's going to go to Destiny. Alright, Dark Frog's priority. Yeah. We'll have to see. This one is going to Samuel. You're gonna take some damage, but I don't give a shit right now. Anything up here? Meltdown of Dark Fog is good, is bad. Bong Bong's gonna take care of that. Wait, what? Why did Velasquez... Oh, because we're far enough in the day, other people have that problem as well. Fuck. Unfortunately, I think I have to say fuck it. You're not gonna... I'm just gonna execution them. Every pause has a +1? Oh, so right now it's 2 because I paused one time like a dumbass. Alright, in that case, unfortunately, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna deal with you. At all, Velasquez. Dark Fog will be used by Chloe. And from there... Taken care of. That's a normal meltdown, but you're already melting down, so you're fine. Taken care of. Nothing in this department. Taken care of. We got to send someone up here to deal with Tatiana. Taken care of. Red. And I'm gonna pretty much immediately summon the rabbits right here to this department. I wish I could see individually in the stack and pick them, because god damn it. I hate that I can't do that. Alright, this is the most I can do. These golds are gonna go out, but it's just that, I guess. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, let's summon the rabbits to extraction. We have primed the clock already. Yes, don't worry about that. The clock is primed, someone will pull it once we hit phase 3, I'm assuming. Just to get rid of all of them. Alright. To 1x speed now. Tatiana's gonna have to be taken care of if we want to keep her. Tatiana died, never mind. Alright, next one. More meltdowns. Alright, Joel's dead. But now we gotta see. This area is still under lockdown, and we still have rabbits attacking her. We just have to get rid of the meltdowns that have now activated. And now it's meltdown of waves right here. This is gonna go to... who is closest? Finn? You're getting it. It doesn't matter if you live or die right now. We just need to actually get through it. Vera? Even if they die in the containment, it just matters that it's taken care of. Meltdown of Gold, I think, is okay to leave alive at the moment. Dark Fog, Owen's going to take care of that. Fuck. Okay. Dark Waves, that is River. Evangeline, you're going to have to deal with this. You can hopefully take it and not die. That's meltdown of gold. That's fine. Dark fog. That will go to Tim, I'm going to say. I have no idea what the fuck that is, but we'll have to deal with that later. This will be an issue, but these guys can't take care of it and not worry about it. Hannah. All right, Yui, you're getting here. Where are the people that died? I'm curious. Oh, and using that as well, because that could also screw us over. I'm gonna have to put someone in Spider Bud here afterwards. That sucks, but okay. Same with these. There's one dark fog there, unfortunately, so we cannot send someone in there. Work denied. Upstairs. Okay. Hannah is gone. It was an honor to have you. I'm not dealing with you sabotaging or anything else like that. This is just a normal meltdown, because it's red, so I don't think it matters. Normal meltdown right there. Alyssa, it was an honor to have you. Meltdown of Wave, that's gonna go to Griffin. Justice Bird, that's gonna go to Frank. Meltdown of Waves, I'm gonna send Ruby to it. Meltdown of Gold, I'm gonna let it fly. Dark Fogs, unfortunately, like this one right here, is still in the waiting, so like I'm gonna have to queue someone up for that immediately afterwards, and we'll have to see what breaks after that, because this is just gonna suck. But alright. No one with Bina? That one we cannot, like, again, well, as long as the rabbits are alive, nobody can work on them. They are just gonna be a matter of, like, dealing with it. I cannot check her weaknesses while she's in the room with them, but we're gonna have to see. Hopefully the rabbits can take her out fast. And then the moment we hit the third one, I'm gonna send someone into the clock. And then send everyone, if possible, into that room. Not that it was that single black fog, sadly. In that case, we just are lost. We're screwed. Unless I sacrifice someone to this right now, but I don't think I want to. But alright. Second check of everything. Keep that squad alive. Okay, so that actually is part of it as well. Good to know. Let's get them ready in case they need to jump in afterwards when everything is done and just hope it works out. Also, this Black Waves, unfortunately, will have to be taken care of by someone here. I'll probably assign Cooper to it. So remember that one. And Punjibird is throwing a fit right now. Wonder why. Probably because enough things worked immediately that it's about to trigger. It's escape. And I think I got all the people that went crazy, right? Yeah, you were messing up, so we killed you. We killed you, and then one more. This will be slow but doable? Possibly, yeah. It's just, again, going to revolve around a lot of pausing to make sure that we can take care of the most problematic meltdowns. With that single black fog active, though, as you said, I don't think we could actually get rid of it. So let's see. Delilah. Cooper. And then let's see. They're still getting rid of her, actually, funny enough. Like, it's still doing decent damage. Though now, Greed is out. Alright, without pausing. Actually, no, not Rhino. Yep, Rhino, go in there. Everything's gone. As soon as this happens. Don't give a shit. Greed is out there somewhere, but it's fine. Please just go in there, take her out. God damn it. They cannot go in. We're stuck with this. Theoretically, this should be it, though. Theoretically. People are dying because the King of Greed's out there, but that's fine. Done. Of all the people that died, the one that hurt is Tatiana. She was there from the beginning, practically the first one. And she's the one who had to make the noble sacrifice. Tatiana, you were a fucking legend. You deserved better.